Hi, this is the Jimmy Everett Comedy Facebook page and the series of CorFreeFest20, which is Cor for Corona, free if we want to be free of Corona, and Fest because there's no Edinburgh Festival this year, the 20, so this is CorFreeFest20. This is video 4. If you haven't seen the other 3, please check them out on my Facebook page, Everett Comedy, Jimmy Everett Comedy. And right, now, comedy is about humour, and humour is told in stories. Sometimes they're fiction, sometimes they're true, but most of the material that they want to use is new material. But there's a saying, isn't it? The old ones are always the best. And my camera just fell onto the floor. You got that. Anyway, right. So the old ones are the best, but they're only old if you've never heard them before. So I'm going to introduce you to a series of characters. A lot of them are on my Facebook page. Check them out, and they're going to tell you some stories. This first one is a guy. He's a posh chap, and if any of you have ever seen Harry Enfield's characters, this was Tim Nice but Dim. This next chap has the same mentality as him. So his name is Idris. We'll go and meet him in a moment. So Idris, we're on our way. So just hang on a sec, and we'll go and meet Idris. Thank you. Yeah. Hello. Sorry, sir. I'm just going to move Theo. I didn't call him Teddy because it's a bit childish. Come on, Theo. It's a good boy. I've got to move now. Well, hello. My name is Idris Diot. Or it's Diot. It's D-O really because it's French. You see, D-E-O-T, and it's French, and you don't pronounce the T at the end. But when I was in prep school, they used to make fun of me. They used to call me Smelly Spray or Durant, as a deodorant. So when I went to public school, very expensive public school, senior school, you see, I changed my, but I didn't change my name. I added the pronunciation of the T. So I'm known as Idris Diot. Or I call myself Id for short. But do you know, when I introduce myself to people for the first time, they seem to think it's funny. I say, hi, I'm Idris Diot. Call me Id, so I'm Id Diot. And for some reason they say, you're joking. That's a very good one, and they laugh. I really don't know why. I can't make it out. It's the same in the village, though. The village people, they have the same. They think it's quite funny. I never understand why. So when I say village people, I don't mean the band. No, because you see, why would the village people band be here? We don't have a YMCA or a naval base, so there's no navy for them to be in, I suppose. Anyway, look, I'm going to tell you some stories, okay? I've been asked to tell you some stories. Comedians call them jokes. a bit basic, isn't it? Anyway, this is a joke about a young Irish actor. Now, I'll be doing the accents. I'll be attempting the accent. Owners on the attempt. Anyway, this is a young Irish actor who hasn't been in the business for too long, and he's only had a very small part, but he had a great chance of a very big part. American gangster film about the mafia. So, and the part he had was, it was called Dick the Prick, I think it was. Sorry? Oh, Dick the Trick. Dick the Trick. Oh, because he was a con man. Well, we get it right. Anyway, they sent him the script and he studied it, and it's about 20-minute audition. And basically, he wanted to know everything. So he read it back to front. He knew it off by heart. Because although you were allowed in the first audition to read from the script, he wasn't going to do that because he was full of himself. He was very cocky. He was very sure of himself. In fact, he thought he was the wasp's knees, do you see? And what? It's bees. It's bees' knees. Bees' knees. I've wondered why they call it bees' knees. Oh, really? Well, do you know, apparently when the bees go from flower to flower, they collect nectar on their, well, they haven't got knees up there, they are their segments, and they take it back. And I thought, now I know why they fly around in circles. They're still unstabilized and they're buzzing all over the place. You learn something every day, don't you? Anyway, he was cocksure. He read the script, and he wasn't going to use the script. So the audition was in London. So he arrived there, signed in, went into I think they call it the green room. Well, I don't think it's green, really. Anyway, he went in, there was another chap sitting there. He said, hello, my name is Patrick O'Pad. So it is Paddy O'Pad, with a capital O. And the chap sitting down says, "Well, I'm Jock with an MC, not a large C, M or MC, or the like." Anyway, he said, "Well," he said, "Paddy, what part are you going for? Because I'm going for Dick the Trick, and if you think I'm going for that, don't waste your time. I'm going to get the part because I can do all the accents. I can do all the accents. Can you do an American accent?" So, "Well, I wouldn't be here if I couldn't. And I'm going for the BBM, the big boss man. So I'll be your boss." "That's not right. I'll get it to you. I'll get this." Anyway, they talked about it, and he says, "I notice you've got your script." I says, "Right, well, you're allowed to use it the first time." Yeah, well, I'm not going to use mine. I know it backwards. So anyway, when he went in, he was called in, and he got there, and they said, "Do you know your part?" "I noticed you haven't got a script." He said, "I know it backwards." So they said, "Then, could you now recite it backwards?" He had no idea. That was an extra joke I put in. No, they didn't ask him that. Anyway, he was in there about 2 minutes, crashed out of the door, and he said, "Yeah, bloody stupid. College are producing script writers." Said, "You haven't got a clue." So the chap waiting there said, What was that? That didn't go too well on for you, wee boy." That's not a very good Scottish accent. I said, "Well, do you know, they asked me if I can do an American accent." I said, "Yes, I can." And then they said, "Do a New York dialect." I said, "I can't do a New York dialect, for God's sake." So, "Well, this is the show. It's based in New York. You have to do a New York dialect." I said, "But I can't, good you God." So I just stormed out of it. Just stormed out. Because, I didn't even know that Doctor Who had been to New York. For God's sake. To get it. Dialect, he didn't. Anyway, that's it. That's the joke. I thought it was reasonably funny. Anyway, I'm going to go now. So, what? Oh, what now? Well, I've been offensive, apparently. Who have I offended? The Irishman and the Scottish accent, which wasn't the best. No, I've offended the Cybermen in Doctor Who because I didn't give them a mention. Keep watching the channel. See you again, everyone. Be safe. Stay at home. Goodbye.